In this segment, we're going to be talking about the future of FiOS1 News, which is slated to end in November 15th. As we've told you, this program will continue to run on RNN and its affiliates in Boston, Philadelphia, and D.C., but around 150 people, both behind and in front of the camera, will be displaced. Many people, they've reached out to us to express their concerns about the loss of FiOS1 News. Politicians on both the local, state, and federal level have also been rallying and showing support. Well, today's social justice groups and members of the clergy spoke out from Calvary Baptist Church in White Plains. Our own Dominic was there.
One by one.
It's our feeling that with the proposed loss of FiOS1 News, we will be in great jeopardy in terms of losing what is already limited coverage.
Social justice groups and members of Westchester-based clergy are urging Verizon to reconsider its decision to take FiOS1 News off the air after November 15th and replace it with News 12. The groups want Verizon to resume negotiations for potential contract extension with RNN TV, which has produced FiOS1 News for 10 years in the lower Hudson Valley, New Jersey, and Long Island. The hope is to maintain a competitive, hyper-local news market for its viewers.
The news, if it's lost on FiOS, will be a detriment to our community. Recently, there has been locally in Mount Vernon situation, for example, I was able to keep up on what was happening because I have FiOS News. If that is taken away from us, then I will not be able to know what's happening locally within our community.
I'm here supporting RNN and FiOS1 News just to simply say that hyper-local news is as vital as ever in this community.
Our issues are not entertainment. They are impacting the quality of life for hundreds of thousands of people in Westchester County.
It's so vital that we have diverse media outlets, that we as advocates can share the issues, share the concerns, share the data, so that we have an educated public that can put forth their concerns and issues to our elected officials. And in a county as resource-rich as Westchester, I think it makes sense for us to have a media market that is as diverse. And I would hope that they would reconsider the decision to do away with the FiOS1 media.
Not only are community leaders and local elected officials making their voices heard, but outrage has been expressed through scores of letters from members of the New York State Legislature. In addition, the entire Long Island congressional delegation, joined by some of their counterparts from New York and New Jersey.
We are very much concerned that you would even think about pulling away, because we need more than one news source. We are very much interested in having a news outlet that is viable, that is fair, that shows the other side, that gives us comparisons, that allows us input, that comes into our community and reports regularly on our issues.
The extent to which our news sources are limited is the extent to which our thinking is limited.
I am here to support RNN and FiOS1 for the diversity that's needed in reporting the news in Westchester County. That was one of the reasons Black Westchester was founded, because we felt that diversity in reporting the news of the people of Westchester is very important.
Right now, the plan is to have News 12 on both stations. And if you have that happen, simply imagine if you only had Fox News and nothing else. If you only had CNN and nothing else. If you only had MSNBC and nothing else. And even if you happen to like what was left, think of all the news and everything else that you're going to be missing.
I can also speak personally from observing and being a part of several news programs on FiOS1 that I've found them to be credible, reputable, that they fact-check, and they present the facts in an unbiased way.
At Calvary Baptist Church in White Plains, I'm Dominic Carter. Richard, let's go back to you in the studio.
Thank you very much, Dom. And of course, we'll keep all you folks updated with any developments with this story. RFL will be right back right after this.